Hi, I am so glad you're here. If you're here for the very first time, please feel very welcome. If you're coming back a second time, I am so honored and so glad that you're back. Please subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment so that I can know whether I am adding any value to your marriage and family. My name is Jacinta Njehia, and this is Blossom Nuggets. Blossom Nuggets is about giving you or sharing with you some wisdom nuggets that are meant to empower you to be able to thrive and to blossom so that your relationship is not that one of just surviving. It's as a relationship of thriving as God intended. um, Today I want to talk to us about food as an expression of love. Please watch our last video that talked about the benefits of eating together as a family. So today we want to talk about food as an expression of love. You all know that today we have diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, we have cancers, we have dental issues, and some of them are attributed to the kind of food that we eat. That sometimes we are not very careful or intentional in what we are putting into our bodies, and so nutritionally it becomes damaging as opposed to helping us and enhancing our health. So number one, if we have to express our love through food for our families, we have to plan, we have to be intentional, we have to think about what is it that I want to serve my family to provide the carbohydrates. Am I thinking about refined carbs, or am I thinking that things that would be nutritionally better than just like maybe thinking about, instead of buying the maize meal that you have, the sifted one, you want the one that you take to a portion meal. You're thinking about the proteins. Do you want plant-based proteins or animal-based proteins? You're thinking about the minerals. You're thinking about the all the nutrients that you require. So you have to plan ahead. You don't want to go to the supermarket and fill that trolley simply because you can afford. Fill it with bacon, pork, frankfurters, fill it with mutton, fill it with beef, fill it with meats. You want to plan ahead and think about the nutritional aspect even before you shop. Secondly, you want to shop wisely. You want to make sure that if you shop for fruits and vegetables, you are not also compromising the nutritional aspect, because sometimes these perishables, their nutritional components, they get destroyed by the way we store them, or oxidation. You all know these things, that fruits will not and vegetables will not have the same nutritional value from day 1 to day 7. So you want to shop wisely. Maybe you want to pick your vegetables twice a week, or maybe you want to plant a vegetable garden. You want to plant your spinach, you want to plant your kale, you want to plant your herbs. You are thinking, you are shopping wisely, you are thinking ahead. So you want to plan, you want to shop wisely. The other thing is, you want to be mindful of the cooking method. Why? You do not want to serve your family with fried meat, fried cabbage, fried rice. Everything is fried. So you are thinking about sometimes steaming the vegetables. You're thinking about baking something. You're thinking about boiling something. You are varying the cooking method. You're thinking about feeding them with some raw food, salads, smoothies, juices, because you do not want this oil to be in every food, because again, too much oil is not good. So you are thinking really through this. You are mindful of the cooking methods. Number 4, you're thinking about presentation. How are you presenting this food to your family? Well, you're thinking about the plates, you're thinking about the cutlery, you're thinking about the layout. You don't want just to serve food. You've taken so much care, you varied the cooking method, then you just dump it on a plate, you just bango it up, and when you present it, it doesn't look appetizing. You want to think about this. You do not want also to keep those beautiful plates and those beautiful cutlery of yours just for visitors. You want to serve these people that are supposed to be their priority, they are supposed to love. You want to show them you care and you love them by the way you present this food. Number 5, you want to learn new recipes. You don't want to give ugali, chapati, and rice from day 1 to day 365 of the year. You want to learn something new. You want to go for classes if you have to, or you want to ask a friend to teach you if you learned something, or you want to talk to your friend. Google is your friend, YouTube is your friend. Go learn a recipe, something, or to surprise your family. Let them know that mommy or daddy or whoever took the time to learn this so that they can present or they can serve us with an exciting recipe. Number 6, you need to have that personal touch. You may have a cook, you may have somebody who's very good, a girl who has taken cooking lessons and is good, but you know what? Just taking the time to prepare this dish or this meal for your family, it really expresses your love and your care for them and your concern for them. That personal touch. On this one, I'm reminded one time I had a girl who was very, very curious, who loved to cook, who loved to learn new things. And so I taught her how to bake cakes. And so one time when my daughter's birthday was coming up, I remember telling her, Melissa, it was a school day, I was going to work. I told her, please bake a cake for my daughter. We'll cut it with her friends in the evening. And Melissa made a beautiful cake, and we had a nice birthday party. We cut a cake, we sang birthday songs for my daughter. But many years down the line, I remember asking my children to tell me 1 or 2 things that they don't like about me or they would like me to improve upon. And I was so shocked when my daughter started sobbing and crying. And I asked her, what is it? She said to me, Mommy, remember, when it was my birthday, you didn't bake my cake. You asked Melissa to bake the cake. Imagine, that was such an eye-opener for me. I was shocked because for me, we had had a good time, but this child noted that I used to bake, but this particular birthday, I asked my house girl to bake the cake. So that personal touch, it communicates to your loved ones that you love and care for them. Number 7, to express love through food for your family. Please start early. Please start when the children are little. Please start making healthy meals when they are little, even if the taste might be bland, because healthy food sometimes you don't have to put those taste enhancers. Use natural herbs, So let them acquire the taste early. And on this one, I'm also reminded when I decided that now we are going to be eating whole meal bread. We're going to be eating brown bread. And I bought my brown bread, went home, and the following morning I served the bread over breakfast, and my son, my last born, said, Mommy, he took a bite of the brown bread and just put it on his hand, and he said, Mom, it tastes like dust. And I said, this one is more healthy than the white one. He said, no, Mommy. I said it is more healthy. He said, Mom, if you had wanted us to eat this one, you would have started us early. Wow, start early. Start feeding your family healthy food of high nutritional value early. And even about starting it early, you can imagine when you grow older and your health starts to fail, you now begin to be very careful about what you eat, or sometimes the doctor tells you, don't take this, and you have no choice but to do it. But imagine when you start feeding your family healthy, nutritionally, good food that will enhance their health, And we know these studies have shown that some people have been able to reverse their illnesses through changing their diet. So let's be careful. Let us love our family and express it through food, the kind of food that you are feeding them. So please, I encourage you, love your family, express it through the food that you're serving them. And until next week, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye for now.